Hi Virgos, this is going to be your reading from March, well, for March 2025. I hope everyone is having a good day so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are general reads, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. How I do my readings is I'll start with the Angel Oracle guide here, move on to traditional tarot, and then back to Oracle at the end. Alright, let's get into it. Your Angel Oracle message this week is Holy Love. This week, I meant this month. Why can't I speak today? Your message. You are blessed to receive this card today, for it shows you're being surrounded by loving energy, and the cup of your heart will be filled until it overflows with goodness. The angels who are with you now know that at times you can feel unloved and unappreciated, and this can block your experience of love and appreciation. The divine energy that is surrounding you at this time is here to help you melt away any blockages that you have so you can be open and receptive to love and appreciation that you deserve. Your angel guide is encouraging you to view yourself in a loving way and to give yourself permission to be loved. If you have been holding back for a while and are now ready to share the love you have within, this card brings a message that it is safe for you to do so. Angels of love are gathering around you in awe and celebration, for you are finally willing to remember how loving and lovable you are. And heaven is guiding you to see what you deserve: a loving relationship, loving experiences, loving acceptance from the world around you. This card marks a milestone in your own self-awareness. It acknowledges the steps that you have taken to claim your worth and to recognize that you deserve to be loved and respected and to feel good. It also acknowledges a new level of spiritual openness, which draws even more divine love from your angels and the Creator. You are loved beyond wildest dreams by the powers and the presence that created you, and through receiving and acknowledging that love, you will create even more loving experiences in your life. Alright, Virgo, this could be exciting. Let's see what we have in store for you this month of March. My lovely Virgos. Alright, you just feel this energy that I'm feeling here for you, Virgo. It's funny because when I was pulling the cards, the vision that I saw was almost like curtains drawn open and like someone you stepping in and stepping forward, and it's almost like ta-da, like I'm here. It feels like visibility, feels just kind of being like, okay, I'm ready for almost for like the show, the presentation. In a way, it feels like in the beginning of your reading here, there's been a time where we've maybe been in extreme hermit mode. We have the Hermit coming out in reverse, which is you, Virgo, and we have the Seven of Pentacles here, which means we were maybe not seeing ourselves for how much work that we've already done in our life. I don't know. I feel like you might be at the end, coming out of a dry spell. It feels like, I don't know if that feels like love or career for you here, Virgo, but it just feels like it's almost like, okay, I'm ready to step out there and get out there again. Maybe you were hibernating for winter, Virgo, as well, but it just feels like something like wants to be presented or something wants to be shown about you. They're saying like show, and I think this is where the holy love is coming in here too. It's like They're showing me clapping. It's like, I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe some of you are like in theater or doing a theater show, but it's like opening the curtains, you coming out, and I'm just seeing applause here. So it feels like it's like almost like encouraging you to step out a little bit more. Maybe if there's something like, being on a stage, they call stage fright, but they're just telling you to put yourself out there a little bit more this month, the beginning of the month here, for yourself, because you really do deserve it. It's like you really do deserve the applause here, and that's what they're kind of saying with this holy love as well. Just remember how kind of loved you are. So some of you might be, again, like I said before, there might be a presentation where you get a lot of accolade or applause from people, or maybe people are just noticing you more, but it's also asking you to kind of step out in the present energy, like really put yourself out there with this Knight of Wands that's popping out. This is kind of adventure-y, fiery kind of energy. Be the person that kind of initiates that, initiates kind of the whatever this that you are working on here, right? It's like, if it's a love that you're kind of looking for here, Virgo, then it's saying put yourself out there more, realize your worth, realize how much you do deserve here, and keep moving it forward. But you got to be the one that kind of ignites it, and that's what the Knight of Wands is all about. It's just that kind of igniting that energy, realizing that you have the power to kind of bring that in for yourself here. It's interesting because I do have the Temperance card coming out, which is Sagittarius energy. Some of you might have Sag placements or might be dealing with a Sagittarius, but when the Temperance card comes out sideways, or any card comes out sideways in my readings, it usually means the energy can go either way. So Temperance in reverse is just energy really out of balance, right? It's like energy of overworked, exhaustion. You're just like, the energy is just like all over the place. I'm doing too much here, I'm not really feeling tranquil or at peace. And in the upright Temperance, it's like you're filling your own cup with love. You are taking the time out to rest when you need to. You feel at harmony, like energetically, in your body here. And so there is a choice, and you're like, well, obviously I'm going to choose more peaceful approach here, but they're just saying you have to really prioritize not only this kind of aggressive put yourself out there energy, but also realize when you do have to hermit yourself, when you do have to kind of regain your energy here, and find that balance, right? Life is kind of all about balance here, Virgo, and they're asking you to kind of find it, because I do see you in this really boss energy this month of March. We do have the Emperor coming out here, which is another fire sign card coming out, Aries. Again, you might be dealing with an Aries. Some of you might be putting yourself out there with a Sagittarius or an Aries. I have Leo on the board too, so a lot of fire energy popping up. But the Emperor is all about taking control, taking the reins of things. The Emperor understands that he is the Emperor, right? Usually this is a more masculine approach, because it is the Emperor, and the Emperor is kind of, goes out there and battles and really gets through doing, where I find the Empress card is more of a gravitating energy towards you, gravitating opportunities and things in like a more feminine way, like attracting, where this is a little bit more like go doing. So if there is something here that you need to go do, if it is like maybe you're making something, building something, building a business, a career, anything like that, it's telling you to kind of be the fire starter here this month, right? Boss energy. You are the boss, you are the CEO. Go out and kind of get what you need to get here. And I feel like, again, like I was saying before, maybe at the beginning of the month, you are coming out of this time of hermit mode, but you have to realize that you deserve to be in this Emperor position here, Virgo. You know what you're doing, you know what you're talking about, and I feel like Virgos, with us, it's always just like we're our own worst enemy. And it's like when we find that balance, when we were able to kind of control the way we're thinking or not, when we find that harmony in our life, is where we find the sweet spot, because we are like working without clouding our own brain, right? We're just a lot more focused, and we're not kind of either really ahead or still in the past. We're just staying present and in where we are, and focus and driven. Okay, I have the Six of Swords coming out here as well. Some of you might be going on a trip, or some of you might be canceling a trip here this month. There might be some kind of delays. This is also just general movement. movement in general. Again, it can be actually physically moving somewhere, it could be traveling somewhere. It's going either way here. So some of you might have the choice to travel somewhere or to get away, and you're kind of just seeing if it's going to work out in this month with you in the in the month of March. But I'm just feeling, again, for some of you, you're going to have like canceled trips or something. You're going to be like, oh, I kind of want to stay and focus on this. Or maybe this kind of project or something comes up for you, Virgo, and you're like, okay, I'm going to actually stay here and focus on that now because this is something I really want in general. But I just kind of have that energy for you. So some of you might be on the move. Some of you might be kind of just staying where you are, okay? There might have been some kind of connection here that we were worried about in a way. I have the Nine of Swords here in reverse, which is good, which means we're going to have less sleepless nights. We have the Page of Cups here, so I'm thinking it might be a connection with someone or someone that we care about, and the Strength card in the reverse. The Strength card in reverse is energy if we fear we are not strong enough. And then the Page of Cups in reverse is this kind of energy of an emotional conversation that maybe needs to be had. That's not being had here, or a small maybe disagreement in a matter of the heart in a way. I don't know if there's something, some kind of energy here that you've been dreading for a little bit, or worried about, or scared about. And it feels like something about losing something, losing a relationship, losing friendship over something. Yeah, it's just this kind of energy of just fearing. It feels like almost like you're entering like a new stage right now, and you're fearing maybe loss of connection because you might be feeling different, or your energy might be feeling different. Say like you're putting yourself out there a lot more, Virgo. I feel like you're nervous that some people won't react in your life the way that you were hoping to react here, and you kind of worry about that, and you're feeling like, I don't know if I can kind of deal with those people maybe not associating with me or not liking me after this. It's just that kind of interesting or scared about other people are thinking, or people that you kind of care for here. But I feel like people are going to really notice you kind of in your power here, so we shouldn't worry too much about this. Or if you feel like being alone, don't worry about that, because anyone that is meant to fall away is supposed to fall away for you. Especially this month, Virgo, you're on, it seems like a really clear path. So if they happen to fall away, they happen to fall away, and I think you're kind of going to let that go a little bit. You're going to understand, yeah, I'm strong enough to kind of deal with maybe this energy if I get pushback or if that comes up for me. That's funny because I got the Death card, Scorpio energy, and the Three of Cups in the reverse. Again, that's just like the end of a social group, this could be like a friendship, some kind of partnership here. Some people might be in, it's not for everyone, okay? But I'm just saying this is sometimes represents love triangles with the Three of Cups in reverse. So there might be an end to some kind of relationship where there might be 3 people involved, or 3 different people in the situation here, or this could be social gatherings or groups. Again, I feel like you are nervous about leaving some people behind here because you're stepping up your game, but it feels like you almost have to in a way. It's like you're evolving here, Virgo, and it feels like if we have to ditch whatever it is or whoever it is here, if there's got to be an ending there, it's just got to happen, because you're kind of, again, ready to be in the spotlight. You're ready to kind of be in the driver's seat here. And I think people will be kind of noticing maybe a little bit of a different side of you. And the people that love that side of you, love this kind of Emperor energy, love maybe this more forceful energy of nature, will stick around you, right? It's the people that like the old version of you that will be like, you've changed here. But I just feel, I don't know, it feels this strength that needs to kind of come in for you, this kind of like power energy for yourself, really stepping up, it feels like that you're doing. So yeah, you might have some friendships that are ending, or like kind of move away a little bit here, but again, that's all right, because I feel like, again, you're pushing forward. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse here, which is actually a really nice card to get in the reverse. It means you're on the way back from a place where you were feeling really low or at rock bottom. And I kind of see that in your energy as you're having all this kind of fire energy come back here. But it's interesting because I feel like this conversation is going to come in about a relationship here that is just feeling stuck. Now, it doesn't have to be a doesn't have to be like just a romantic relationship. It could be a friendship. It could be with a coworker here, because it is the Two of Cups. But we have the Page of Swords, which is someone coming in to talk. The Knight of Swords in reverse, which is talking about stuck energy, feeling like we're not going anywhere. We have the Two of Cups, which is about a relationship, and then the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, which means not working on it. Someone might feel, maybe this is you or the other person, that someone's got lazy within a relationship, or feel like someone's not putting in effort anymore. You might be having that conversation with a partner here, Virgo, or someone might feel like, again, nothing's really going anywhere, or feeling like no one's really putting in the work here, and it's kind of creating an unstable environment here. So by the end of the month, you might need to kind of have a chat about your relationships, maybe find a compromise or a way where you can feel like you're working on something, or working or tending to a relationship here. I think all of this boss energy is really great, but again, there might be someone coming forward to you just saying, hey, just so you know, it feels kind of like you left me behind a little bit, or it just kind of feels like, you know, this relationship that we have together is not really going anywhere, or like none of our problems are being fixed. So you might have those kind of conversations later on. I don't see a for sure outcome of this, but I think it's just that conversation that's going to come up for you, all right? And this is kind of near the end of the month. So in kind of recap, as I pull some of these oracle cards here, it does feel like this is going to be about you kind of stepping out into the spotlight here, but you might, for this month, new opportunities, really being the driver's seat of this. But it also does kind of feel like some of your relationships might be tested in a way, or we have to have some conversations with people, because it's almost just like you are you're going from this like hermited, hided person to this star energy, right? It's gonna be kind of like a big, they just showed me like a light flickering on, so people are like, wow, this is a big switch or big change. Wow, that card flew. Alright, so your Moonology card this week is your dreams need a practical plan. And this is kind of what we're talking about, of being like, whatever it is here, right, with this Knight of Wands and this Emperor energy, whatever it is that we want to make for ourselves here, we got to be in the driver's seat for it, right? We need to make a plan, because we can sit back and wait for something to happen, and I think things are definitely destined to happen for people, but when we initiate it, saying this is where we're going, this is what we're doing, I feel the universe has an easier time being like, okay, I will bring those opportunities towards you, because I know clearly what it is that you want. Sometimes we say we want this, and then we move this way and then that way. So when they have this kind of clear plan, right, when we have this, okay, this is my line of attack, this is what I'm going to do with this Emperor energy, I'm taking the reins, that's when the universe can be like, that's what they're doing, we'll bring them that. Okay. You also got the Golden Children, which usually kind of talks about our inner children or children in general. Inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. The Golden Children, children of the sun, are highly advanced, extremely intelligent souls who have incarnated increasingly on the planet Earth. They have little or no personal karma and possess incredible gifts and intuitive abilities. Golden Children are born with a very clear mission and may remember it from a younger age, and begin answering it and sharing it early in life. Due to their unique intelligence, they may find themselves easily bored at school. Most have incarnated on Earth before, so if they are not supported in the right ways, they struggle with the physical life here. They're often referred to as new humans. If you pull this card, it may be a sign that you're being called to mother, father, or nurture a child. You may be called to tend to your own inner child, a creative idea or project, Knight of Wands, or a new beginning. To treat yourself with the new beginning with sweet, tender love, as we talked about in the beginning with the holy love as well. To nurture and nourish it, to give it every chance to grow and reach adulthood, to encourage it, to water it, to see the world through the innocence of a child, and to see yourself and all others as innocent children, and to remember that deep down everyone is trying their best, and if they are treated with a tender heart, they will not harden as they journey through this great adventure called life. How can you treat yourself or others more tenderly? All right, Virgo. I think this is going to be a very, very exciting month for you, and I'm happy to kind of see you in the spotlight here. That was your monthly reading. I hope that helped.